Now, in a significant crackdown on terror infrastructure there, in fact, the Sopore police there also has attached immovable property belonging to Imtiaz Ahmed Kandu. Well, we'll in fact go to this update a little later. Meanwhile, for those who have just joined us, union ministers there have started to arrive for the CCS meeting. The New Delhi there is witnessing a series of high-level meetings following the dastardly Pahalgam terror attack. From the Prime Minister's residence to 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, back-to-back discussions have been lined up for today. The government there firmly in action mode. Just yesterday, Prime Minister Modi chaired a high-level security meeting at his official residence. And there as well, top ministers and security officials, including Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, were present. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Brijesh Pandey, who joins me with more details on the same. Brijesh, Prime Minister Modi there is chairing his first cabinet meeting after the dastardly Pahalgam attack. How crucial is this?
Well, I think it's extremely crucial because, there's going to be a cabinet meet, there's also going to be a CCS, which is Cabinet Committee on Security meet, and after that there's a CCPA, which is Cabinet Committee on Political Affairs meet. All of these three meetings are slated to happen tonight. Right now, as we speak, all the top ministers ranging from Defence Minister Rajnath Singh to Home Minister Amit Shah to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman and External Affairs Minister, they all have reached Prime Minister's residence, which is 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. This is very, very important because this is the second CCS which has taken place after the dastardly terror attack in Pahalgam. The first CCS, there was a condemnation of the terror attack that happened, but Prime Minister was not there. Today, I think, is an extremely important meet because of what happened last night. The Prime Minister held a detailed meeting with the three chiefs, and not only that, the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh was there, NSA was there, and according to sources, the Prime Minister has given the armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, all free hand to deal with the situation as they deem fit. So it is a very clear-cut indication of how things are panning out, of how calibrated or ruthless the India's military response is going to be vis-a-vis the terror attack which took place in Pahalgam. I think all of that is going to be discussed as far as the CCS is concerned. If CCPA takes place, I think there's going to be a resolution which will condemn, and also a kind of roadmap of how to navigate and move forward will also be discussed. So this is a full-fledged first proper CCA which is going to be chaired by CCS, which is going to be chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is taking place right now at his official residence of 7 Lok Kalyan Marg.
And Brijesh, also, what are you really picking up from the ground? Who all have started to arrive for the meeting? We understand, like you said, this is an extremely crucial CCS meeting. And what we have been given to believe is that Amit Shah and Rajnath Singh, in fact, have started to arrive.
Well, what I've been given to understand is that Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitaraman, JP Nadda, they all have reached 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. This is one meeting which starts dot on time until unless, the Prime Minister has some other engagement. So all the ministers, the required ministers who has to be part of the CCS as well as the cabinet will be there on the dotted time. And this is the first cabinet which is taking place post the terror attack which has taken place in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. It'll be very interesting to see, what the Prime Minister briefs his cabinet colleagues about the situation which is unfurling as far as India's response to the terror attack which took place in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. Neha?
All right, and also, Brijesh, do tell us, what message does this particular meeting, the CCS meeting at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg really send, especially after Prime Minister Modi's strong words and operational go-ahead to the armed forces?
Well, it is an extremely important meet right now because, this is the correct fora for the top, the ministers as far as the Indian government is concerned will be there calibrating and talking about the steps which, the army is initiating and other, the security paraphernalias, the steps which the government would like to take, and all will be discussed in this meeting of the CCS. And that is what it makes extremely important. This is not to suggest that, the government of India is not working on various parallel channel talks which are going on. Yesterday we saw, late last evening we saw Prime Minister's meeting with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh along with the 3 service chiefs, and also NSA Ajit Doval was there. And apart from that, we're also seeing a lot of meetings which are taking place between the Home Secretary and also the chiefs of other paramilitary forces, people who are heading the operational command of the Indian Army back there in the state of Jammu, in Jammu and Kashmir. So a lot of meetings are taking place simultaneously, and the government is mounting a very effective challenge, a counter attack to not only the terrorists which are trying to sneak, and also to very effectively retaliate the cross-border transgression which has been happening since late last night. But also the government this time has adopted a strategy to target the overground workers and the terror sympathizers, which many believe are a very vital component of how the the entire terror networks as far as the Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. So the government of India is working on a 3-4 pronged strategy in which they are trying to take out all the key elements which contributes to ensure that this kind of dastardly terror attack takes place. Neha?